Growth hack your brand and then destroy anything that moves.
You need to grind hustle your platform manifest.
It's all about entropy, elegance, and finance. Blockchain.
Invest in real estate every day.
Invest in meal estate every morning.
You need to mind hack the mind shackles that are grabbing your mind. Entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneur. Teach a man to fish and he'll eat for a day. Eat the man who just fished and you'll eat for a lifetime.
Spartans!
Business
Money Hacks.
Welcome to Business Money Hacks. My name is Dustin Taylor Hahn.
And I'm Bridge Stewart. Today we have another just very important episode. I know we say that probably every single time, but I mean this one's even more important.
Today we want to talk about keeping your budget down, keeping the overhead down, making sure you're not spending too much money on your business, and putting more money in your own pockets.
Oh my God.
It's very important.
It's so important to save money. You have to save money, and everyone can relate to this. You got to think about your life as if you're a man walking through a swamp, and there's a bunch of leeches constantly coming at you and sort of, sucking from you. That's what life is walking through a swamp covered in leeches, constantly being drained, your blood being drained.
Leeches are a great example. I like to think of them as bats, vampire bats. Like one big vampire bat is just constantly on your back. And that's how I feel all the time. Just a big vampire bat just sucking out my blood.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you need to view other people, is that they are giant vampire bats trying to suck the life force out of you. And that's how you need to think of your employees, to be honest. I mean...
Yeah, I mean, the biggest overhead is paying. Oh, I hate that word. Paying your employees.
Oh, God. It's awful having to pay your employees, and they are constantly coming up behind you like a vampire bat and sucking the blood out of you. These leeches, these vampire bat leeches is what I call my employees.
Oh, so it's like a mutated vampire bat who is being sucked on, like everyone else is getting sucked on too. We're all just sucking all over each other, sucking on each other. Everyone is just trying to suck the energy, suck the life force off of each other.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the Silicon Valley, it's just one big suck fest. And it's just these vampire bats sucking each other to death. You don't want that to happen to you. You don't want that to happen to your startup. You don't want to be sucked lifeless by a vampire bat leech hybrid.
Employees are the biggest overhead. Everybody knows, every small business owner, every large business owner knows that the employees suck the most cream out of you. So what I like to do, what I've done in the past, is just don't send the checks out. Don't send them out. Just don't send them.
Yeah.
And if they complain, you get new employees. I got a business to run here. I get out of my office. Talk to accounting. I'm busy. You need to go talk to accounting.
Oh, yeah. I mean, rule number 1, don't pay people. Yeah, that's the way that you're going to save your business, is by not paying your employees. And, obviously, like you said, there's turnover, but that's good.
You walk through a swamp, there's leeches everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
There's a deluge of leeches. You go through a cave, there's bats everywhere. You kill one bat, 2 bats pop out.
Oh, yeah. Life is just a series of encounters with leeches. And you'll be meeting more and more as you go on. So, yeah, throw a few leeches away, bring in some bats. That's startup culture.
Another thing that I find is very expensive, it's, computers. Man, are those things expensive. I mean, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Tim Cook, that big penguin man, the inflatable penguin from Linux, they really pulled a fast one, selling these expensive pieces of hardware.
It's ridiculous. It's a screen and like a keyboard. Like, how much can that cost to make? Like $10? Like, what is this racket they're pulling? So yeah, just don't pay for computers at your workplace, because that's the biggest Houdini they ever pulled in the tech industry, was trying to get your employees to use computers on the clock.
Yeah, you got to buy a monitor, you got to buy a mouse, a keyboard, a mouse pad. I mean, come on. For each one of them. It's like throwing all of your cream down a deep dark hole.
Every leech needs a mouse, I suppose.
You know what's cheaper than buying an expensive computer? Hello, a pad and paper. How about that? Let's go back to the pad and paper. Write it out. You want to send an email? Write out a letter.
In the 60s, We went to the moon. No computers. What did they use? They used those like abacus things. Man, what if we just replaced our entire workforce, like with their computer usage, with just give them abacus? Like that'll solve the issues. I mean, those things are like 10 cents.
Yeah, you get them at the pediatrician's office. They're just throwing abacus at you. Get out of here, abacus. We don't need you anymore. Well, our company will take them. You're trying to send out an email? Write it out. Send it through the U.S. Postal Service. That's not going away. 55 cents a stamp compared to $1,000.
Send it by pigeon. That's what I would do. Give each...
I don't trust pigeons, Bridge. They're just large bats.
Yeah, well, you give a bat a pigeon, it's going to send an email. But I think, this segues into our guests so well. In that you got to cut overhead, whether it be through killing bats and leeches or through savings. And that's why we've brought on Alex Fertilmeister, our guest Alex Fertilmeister. Thank you for joining us today.
Hey guys, hey Dustin, hey Bridge. It's so good to be here. I'm so happy to be with a couple of fellow deal fiends like yourselves. I love your podcast.
Yeah, all we want to do is keep costs down. So you're an expert at doing these things, and that's why we connected. That's why we've used these computers. I preferred using a pad and paper and sending that your way, but you insisted on the computer thing. So why do you like computers so much, and how does your business work?
Well, my business does need computers because it is a website. I found those very hard to access over pad and paper. Not impossible, but very hard. So I run a site called elitedeals.biz. And this is just kind of a site where people can find deals and products at deep discounts. And, for a membership fee, I'll deliver those deals to you.
Wow.
How do you deliver them? In what way do you deliver them?
Well, I tend to email them usually. But if you subscribe to a higher tier level, maybe we can work something out.
Wow. Okay, so you offer these savings through your website that if you put a little bit of money into the website, you save even more money back.
Sure. I'll give you an example. A basic subscription, the lowest level tier on our website is $99 a year. And for that, then I'll start assaulting your inbox with all these money-saving opportunities, like ways to improve your credit. Which, I've found there's a lot of services that charge you a lot of money to improve your credit. I found just going around people's mailboxes, just take out credit cards. Like there's a lot of great credit cards just hanging in your neighbor's mailboxes. You just activate that and boom, you got some good credit. And that pays for the $99 already.
Wow.
So you're saying you walk to other people's homes and you open their mailbox, you take those, those credit cards that they send every month, and then you could swipe that into your computer.
Yeah, and they're not even using them. They're just sitting in mailboxes.
So you could swipe that on elitedeals.biz, your website, and now you're using their credit to get yourself some deals.
Right, and there's other things too. Like a lot of times, websites and companies like Walmart, they'll put up a thing on the for sale, and it'll be a mistake. It'll be too low of a price. And so you got to jump on that right as they post it. Go, oh no, this is too low. This was a mistake. You got to buy as many as you can. So if they're selling sweetened condensed milk, and it's normally $1.50, but they accidentally said it's 15 cents, you got to buy as much sweetened condensed milk as possible as quickly as you can without thinking.
And your website tells the consumer, hey, there's sweet and salty sweet orange
condensed
chicken
milk.
Sweet condensed milk is available right now. Get on it.
Yeah. So we'll email you right away and go, boom, this is a price mistake. But we also train consumers to maybe be able to identify those price mistakes and create them on their own. One thing that you can do is just go to Walmart. You can buy those little number flags that Walmart uses. They just buy them in a bunch of different colors because they tend to change around which color they use to try and stay ahead of us. And just change the price. Just change the price on stuff and take a picture, upload it to the website, and then you've helped all your deal hounds. And then we can all go to our Walmarts and go, look, this Walmart in Pacoima is offering sweetened condensed milk for 15 cents. You going to honor that? And that's just how we build the network and the community of fellow deal lovers.
It sounds like a tight community too, like real good people.
Oh, great people. Very loud, very assertive, especially to cashiers.
I love the form of this community that you're talking about. I think it's so important to form these communities, especially around deal saving. I mean, just amassing sort of a squad, sort of an angry mob type group of friends that will assault these Walmarts essentially and demand better deals. This sounds like a movement you're starting.
Yeah, and it's all within that foundation of we're all looking to save money here. We're elitedeals.biz because a .biz is like $3 cheaper than a .com, and we pass that savings on to our members.
So you'll send $3 to each of your members, so they
Well,
only
no,
really
no,
have to pay $97?
It would be divided among all of our members, so each one saves a fraction of a penny.
That's a lot of pennies, though, when you add it up.
That's a lot of pennies.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. That's we pass that savings on to our customers. Otherwise, it might be $99 and like 0.12 cents.
I think it's brilliant. Just this mob of people moving through the city, demanding savings on these pennies. And the fact is, you save a little bit on a penny, like doesn't matter. But when you have a mob that's saving a bunch of pennies, I like this. Just this mob moving through a mall or something, going shop to shop.
A mob of people just holding abacuses, running through a mall, demanding pennies. I love it.
Just furious. They're all furious.
Have you considered posting videos of these mobs? Like how they do fun dances in the mall. Randomly, people will start dancing in the mall, and it's like a fun thing. Have you started, just for advertising for EliteDeals.biz?
Well, the great thing is that the marketplace tends to post those videos for us. It seems like whenever our members go out to these stores and start just demanding I found whenever our members go out just demanding these deals, just like grabbing these retail employees and demanding it, people tend to take videos, and those go online, and those are great for us.
Yeah.
Then, they're screaming, like, you give me that. I printed this coupon this morning. How dare you not take it? I don't care when the expiration date was.
Well, that's exactly what Bridge was saying. It's a movement, and when you have these movements, they just get bigger. They expand.
Yeah. We just want to build a tight community of vengeful, rage-filled consumers looking for deals in every direction. It doesn't matter what you're buying as long as it's a deal, COVID has been great for our community too, because now it's mandatory that you wear a mask when you go into a store. So now it's harder to trace, who we are as we're changing prices. And I'm telling you, self-checkout is a godsend because you can just put anything on that scale and say it's bananas.
Oh, yeah. It's great. And speaking to the viral thing, I went on to viralhog.com, and, back in the day, they had people at malls, dancing around, fun little thing, people would dance in these mobs. And now the videos are more like people in stores screaming. That's kind of the vibe, more in masks, like you said, and running through the checkout. Just
and then outdoor mobs.
Yeah, and
outdoor malls. There's so many exits. There's so many entrances. You could just come from different areas and really plan this out. Is this what's going on? There's a big uproar going on around the country. Is this what these mobs are all about?
I would say a lot of mob mentality is started at EliteDeals.biz. It's not always about deals itself, but we like to just kind of get pods of outrage all over the world, all over America, and that kind of dissipates the police presence. They have to concentrate on the other mobs that we have sowed, that then leaves the stores open.
Well, going to your point, at the self-checkout, like you said, people scan the bananas and then take the other stuff. So you come into these stores, they're completely ransacked except for the checkout area, which is just covered in bananas because people use those instead of the regular items.
Well, it doesn't work as well if you're buying bananas. If you're buying bananas, I recommend that you say they're onions, but anything else, just say they're bananas.
Bananas are the cheapest. They grow on trees.
Yeah. So I love to go to Target. You know, you were just talking about how expensive computers are. We don't really have that problem because I just take out the monitor that I'm buying, put it on the scale, say it's bananas, and you know the machine's like, "Oh, you just bought 20 pounds of bananas," and I'm like, "Yep," and that's like $11.
$11 computer. I mean, that's even cheaper than a pad and paper.
Well, it depends if you're buying the premium paper. I don't buy $11 pad and paper, but I know what you mean.
And what's great is you can write it off on your taxes. I remember when the IRS came up to me last year and was like, you bought 40 tons of bananas this year and nothing else? And it's like, yeah, I really enjoy bananas.
Yeah, so Bridge is one of our diamond tier members, if you haven't noticed already. He's been utilizing our training for a long time. He's one of our more valued members.
Oh, yeah. I'm in the diamond club. There's no other. It doesn't get higher. It doesn't get a higher tier, Dustin. What do you think of that?
Well, so if I was interested in joining EliteDeals.biz and joining your mob, would I be able to kind of be more of a lieutenant? Or, I mean, I assume that you're like the head of the mob, like the king of the mob. Mm-hmm. Can I be one of your, higher tier but one rung below you?
Okay. Well,
I mean, I just want to hold a scepter while all of the people are running through the streets demanding deals.
For just $99 a year, you can be in our lowest tier, which we call the trash level.
No, that's not for me.
Okay. Well, good. That wasn't for Bridge either.
No way.
And then it goes up to dirt is the second tier, and then
it's getting
gold.
a bit better.
Gold.
So trash, dirt. And then the next tier right after that is gold.
It's quite a jump.
So how much is dirt tier, and then how much would gold tier be? That's a big jump.
Yeah. So dirt tier is 100. Dirt deals. That's a competitor. I don't want to talk about dirt deals. Dirt is at $199, and then gold is $799 a year. You know, and that's really the difference between the dirt and trash level isn't very, very different. You get the same service. You're just not a piece of garbage. And then diamond tier, that's where Bridge is. That's at $9.99 a year. And then we've just instituted a diamond platinum above.
Okay.
What?
Well, I'm on your website right now. And
wait a minute. When did you do this?
That's very easy.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I just purchased the diamond platinum.
Wait.
Oh, fantastic!
So now I'm above the diamond deals.
No.
Yeah.
No. Why
So
wasn't I
that
alerted
gives
of this? Wait.
You didn't get the alerts because you're not a diamond platinum.
Wait, Dustin has a better tier than I do?
I'm on a better tier than Bridge now.
So this is great. Dustin, now you have access to our VIP lounge where you get personal one-on-one time with me. And we'll kind of go through your portfolio, help you find more deals, and we can amass some personal mob to you.
He gets a personal mob?
Oh, so I get my own crew. I get my own gang.
Yeah,
so Bridge, you could be part of my under.
No,
yeah,
there's no
level.
way I'm going to be part of your gang. I want my own gang. I want to ransack a Walmart with a bunch of people and get bananas. Why does Dustin get to do that
as part of Dustin's crew?
I don't want to be part of. I want my own crew. I want a bigger crew than Dustin.
I'm going to choose Bridge and my crew. Hold on 1 second. Oh, this is very intuitive. This website is super organized. So Bridge is now part of my crew. This is
fantastic.
amazing.
No,
Bridge,
way.
I want you.
I am not doing.
So you're in my gang now.
I am not part of your crew, and I refuse to swear allegiance to your crew.
Swear allegiance to me.
I would never do that. I want my own crew. How do I get my own crew?
At the Diamond Platinum level, you can amass your own crew. Right now, if as a Diamond member, if you refuse to be in Dustin's crew, that is insubordination, and you can be ejected.
Well,
yeah, you don't. There's a chance that you're going to lose out. See, there's a spinning wheel I see here. So if you click the spinning wheel and you get ejected, you're out of the whole EliteDeals.biz. You can't even be lower than dirt.
No. Is there a tier above whatever Dustin has? Because I want that tier.
No. As an Elite Diamond member, Alex, I want to use my one-on-ones right now. Bridge, you have to leave. You have to eject yourself from this conversation.
I'm willing to pay anything.
Okay. Well, we did just institute a Black Pearl level, which is one above Diamond Platinum.
Well, he's going to have to get Diamond Platinum before he can go up to Black Pearl. You can't skip a step.
That's a great point, Dustin. He should sign up for both. To be a Black Pearl, you have to also be a Diamond Platinum member. You have to pay
I'll
for
do it.
both simultaneously.
I'll pay whatever it
That's
takes.
a great point.
No, I'm hitting the insubordination.
I am sending
the
you my credit
insubordination
card
charge.
information right now to charge whatever you need to charge for me to get those 2 tiers.
You can have my bank account. Here, I'm putting my bank account information into this.
Oh, that's fantastic.
now-
you should definitely sync your checking account to our website, to our .biz website.
Okay, so Alex, now you have my bank account information, and now how do I get above the Black Pearls?
So I will tell you, we just announced, like, this is very top secret, only to Black Pearl levels. We just announced a premium, let's say, platinum Lamborghini level.
I like the sound of that.
So that gets you all the benefits of the Black Pearl level, and let's say lunch with me once a month.
Gimme.
Yeah, and that's something we've been working on a long time, and we've been, workshopping a lot, and we're just announcing today. So this is fantastic.
Yeah, we're all going to be Lamborghini diamonds. Lamborghini
And
pearls.
we get the even bigger gang. I'm assuming. I want a big gang.
Oh yeah. You can amass any of our trash tier level, dirt tier, foot soldiers. They're pretty much yours to do as you please. They're dispensable.
Great. They make the best soldiers, the trash level.
Yeah.
So, Alex, let me ask you a question here. Bridge and I have argued about this over and over again with Business Money Hacks podcast. But there are people who would be in your dirt tier levels listening to this. Should they be hearing about the upper tier levels? Should they be getting this information, or are you giving out free information to lower tiers right now just by being on this podcast?
I think it is important for them to hear this so that they know how garbage they are.
It's important.
Mm-hmm. Like the little maggots they are, they'll listen to those little tidbits of deal finding, and they'll try and chew on them. But they'll always know that unless they pay up to at least gold, they're nothing.
It's true. It's important for people to know that they're trash.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Every day, I kind of...
Especially when they're paying for a service.
Yeah. Every day, I like to remind people, my wife, my children, my neighbors, just anyone, that they are nothing to me unless they sign up for my service. And half of those email blasts, too, are just me going, hey, just a reminder, you're shit, you're trash, you're garbage. You're paying me $100 for this, just so they know.
Yeah. I just to see what it was like, just to sort of experience that. I signed up for on a different account for the trash level, and most of the emails are just like, congratulations, you're garbage. You are absolute garbage, you leech. And that's what you pretty much paid for. You just got essentially paid to get called trash.
Yeah, not many deals on those emails, to be honest.
But that's the incentive. So you get called trash, and then you get angry, I would guess, and then you start rioting. I'm sorry, looking for deals at Walmart.
Right. We don't like to say riot. We like to say a dealio mob.
Roving gang.
Just a gang of friends looking for deals,
It sounds like they're like locusts. You hear about locusts. They start off as grasshoppers, and then they get real angry, and then they just start a swarm.
Is that the science?
That's the science. They're grasshoppers, and then they get frustrated and furious because they keep making so much noise at each other, and then they turn into a big swarm of locusts. And that is the science, and you could use that on your website, just like join our locust swarm.
That's a great tagline for us. EliteDeals.biz. Join our locust swarm.
Join the swarm.
You piece of garbage.
It's funny because this locust group of people showing up and leaving a trail of bananas in their wake. That's how you know you're in trouble with your business is that you've got just your
A trail of banana peels.
trail of
Just
banana
everywhere.
peels. Just they call it getting Donkey Konged. When you show up to a place and it's just banana peels, you know the swarm is hit.
Yeah, and that's actually a great alternate revenue stream for our website is businesses pay us to not be featured on our website. So we will send our folks to other stores, maybe competitors of theirs, to fish out the deals, leave a trail of moldy bananas, and just break everything.
Yeah, it's just a slight little warning email, like, hey, you wouldn't want this to happen to your store. You wouldn't want to get Donkey Konged this weekend by my trash customers.
Maybe they'll even buy your deals. Maybe they'd be so fearful of having their store being ransacked that they might even join one of the Diamond Black Pearl Lamborghini, whatever you're calling it.
Yeah, I think I said Platinum Lamborghini or something, but yeah, that is the thing.
But what I'm saying is that large businesses like a Walmart, like a Target, they can join the EliteDeals.biz and become high-ranking members and have their own. They can even send mobs to each other's, if they're competitors.
We're having a hard time breaking into the Walmarts or the Targets of the world because they tend to go, oh, we don't negotiate, we don't,
oh yeah.
And I just say that mom and pop business down the street, they're happy to negotiate and send everybody wrecking your store. So we're hoping that over time, just every business will fear us and our consumer base. Again, we're just people looking for deals, though. I just want to be very clear about that. We're not, a terrorist organization. We're just deal hounds, I like to say. That's my cute way of saying it.
And just to note, I mean, technically your business has been categorized as a terrorist organization by the US government, but I mean that's just a word. What does terrorist even mean anymore?
Yes. It's like bureaucratic red tape, mumbo jumbo. A lot of organizations get labeled terrorist groups.
There's a lot of companies out there that are labeled. I'm pretty sure Disney is labeled as a terrorist organization.
Yeah, I mean, they have their own compound and they just call it an entertainment.
They call it the Mouse House.
And if you think about it, what's the difference between what we do and what Disney does, what they do at Disneyland? At Disneyland, they sell tickets and people come in and go on rides and buy food. And we sell memberships to organize local mobs to tear down small businesses.
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
It's the same exact thing. Going to Epcot versus joining a trash swarm gang that leaves bananas in its wake. It's the same exact thing.
Do you think it's a good idea? I'm on the website now, and obviously because I'm a high tiered member, I could see the other videos that you put up there. Should you have the video of you with a black mask over your face? I think that's one of the Waltons. Do you think that you should keep that on your website? I mean,
I would like to say that's a Black Pearl member exclusive video. Okay. So I would ask you not to share that or forward that to any government agencies.
You're holding a scimitar, and you've got one of the Waltons strapped to a chair. I mean, this is a very disturbing video.
What we were trying to say with that video is to check your local circulars for coupons and money saving value. I'm sorry, you really shouldn't be talking about Black Pearl level content.
Black Pearl level content is pretty hardcore. I am scrolling through some of this, and half of it is just execution videos.
I mean, you've got a flag with a skull and crossbones on it. I mean, what is all this?
I don't know what that is. We just like to just sow a general feeling of discomfort in the consumer.
Well, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
That includes a beheading video every now and then, and it's great to put original content out there on the internet.
Like Disney, you're like Disney, except for instead of animated cartoons, it's beheadings.
Yeah. That's sort of our live action Mulan. Well, and also by seeing that, you're now complicit in our actions as a Black Pearl member. So if you try squealing on us, we're going to point and go why are these videos on his hard drive?
Well, if that were the case, Alex, do you think that since this podcast is going up on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, all of the podcast networks. Do you think that Apple, etc., are they complicit as well?
Apple is actually one of our biggest boosters. Not only are they complicit, they've encouraged this business plan. We've just lifted right from the Apple model, pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
We're kind of joined at the hip, values-wise.
Except instead of apples, it's bananas.
Yeah, that being the biggest difference between our businesses is we focus on bananas, they focus on red delicious apples.
Huge difference.
Oh, Tim Cook, he's a real apple fiend, that guy. He loves it. He just eats the whole core and the pits.
He says 15 pounds of apples a day keeps the doctor away. I'm trying to get into that. It's hard to eat more than 7.
Well, this has been some great information. Honestly, if you get any other higher tiers, don't even ask. Just
don't
do
let
it.
him.
You already have my information.
Okay, if I institute a new tier, you'll be the first to know.
No,
Dustin.
I want to be the first.
Yes. Is there a tier to stop Bridge from getting other tiers?
There is a tier that you can blacklist another member from elevating in tiers.
Initiate.
Okay.
I want that tier first.
I'll have our engineers work on that.
Well, thank you for listening to Business Money Hacks. I'm Bridge Stewart.
And I'm Dustin Taylor Hahn. Find the best deals. Keep your overhead down and go to elitedeals.biz. You won't regret it.